Hello, hello, and welcome. Today I'm going to work a short tutorial with you guys on the granny stitch. So here's just a small sample I worked up. This works up so quick. It's super easy and obviously beautiful. All we need to know is double crochets and chains. So let's work this one together. All right, so for this tutorial, I'm going to be working with a worsted weight acrylic yarn and a 5.5 millimeter hook. To start the granny stitch, we're going to work a slip knot, and then we're going to work a foundation chain that's any multiple of 4, and then we're going to add an additional 6. So for my foundation chain, I'm going to work 22 chains. To work a chain, we just yarn over our hook, and we pull through to pull up a new loop on our hook. Yarn over, pull through, pull up a new loop, yarn over, pull up a new loop. So I've worked 5 chains here. Like I said, our foundation chain is going to be any multiple of 4 plus 6, and then I will meet you and we will work row 1 together. Okay, so I've worked 22 chains here. To work row 1, we are going to work 3 double crochets into the 7th chain from our hook. So I don't like to work into the front for my first row. I like to turn my work over. To get a nice even edge, we work into this back bar here. So into the 7th chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we're going to work 3 double crochets. To work a double crochet, we will yarn over our hook, insert our hook into that chain, then you'll yarn over and pull up a loop, leaving you with 3 on your hook. Next, we'll yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1 double crochet, and into that same chain we're going to work 2 more, so we have a total of 3. So this is a double crochet again to have 2, and then we will work a 3rd double crochet into the same stitch to have something like this. Next, we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip 3 chains, so 1, 2, 3, and into the next work 3 double crochets, and that's what we'll end up working across this row. So we'll work 1, 2, 3, chain 1, skip 3, and then 3 double crochet, and then I'll meet you at the end to finish this row off together. I've reached the end. I've worked my last 3 double crochets, and you're left with 3 chains. To finish off row 1, we are going to skip 2 and work 1 double crochet into our last stitch. Chain 1, skip 2, and work a double crochet. And you finish off row 1, you'll have something that looks like this. Let's work row 2 now. So row 2 is the first of our repeated rows. This is a 2-row repeat. To start it off, we're going to chain 3, and that does count as a double crochet. Turn your work around, and in this chain space, work 2 double crochets. Next, we're going to chain 1, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the following chain space, work 3 double crochets. That's what we're going to work all the way across this row. So finish off your 3 double crochets in that chain space. Then you will chain 1, skip 3, and work 3 double crochets in the next, and work that all the way across, and I'll meet you here at the end of the row. So I'm coming up to the end here. We have worked 3 double crochets. We will chain 1, and in the last chain space, what we're going to do is work 2 double crochets, and you're going to work a 3rd double crochet, but you're going to work it into the turning chain instead of into the chain space. So work a double crochet right into the turning chain like that, and you finished off row 2. you're going to be going into row 3 with something that looks like this. So row 3 is the second row of our repeated part of our pattern. To start off row 3, we're going to chain 4. This is counting as a double crochet chain 1. You're going to turn your work around, and then we're going to work 3 double crochets into the chain spaces. So this one is so easy, works up really quickly. It's beautiful. So we're going to do 3 double crochets, and just like our previous row, we'll repeat across doing a chain 1, skipping 3, and working 3 double crochets into the following chain space. Work that all the way across, and I'll meet you at the end. I just finished off the final double crochet there. This is what you have left, the 2 double crochets in the turning chain from the previous row. We're going to chain 1 and then double crochet into the top of the turning chain to finish off row 3. And this is what it's going to be looking like. So like I said, we're just going to be repeating rows 2 and row 3 for our desired length, and you've done the granny stitch. So easy to work up, so quick. I'm going to work just a little bit of a larger sample swatch here so that you can see the granny stitch in all its glory. So I've just worked one more repeat of the rows 2 and 3. This is what I've come up with. It's, like I said, super quick to work up. All we need to know is double crochets and chains. It's a really beautiful stitch, really great for a summer project. I actually kind of like it for a blanket if you're doing a road blanket and you wanted to add just kind of a quick, easy, not so thick stitch. This is what you're looking for. So this is the granny stitch. I hope this tutorial helped you guys figure it out.